Good morning. I hope you're doing great. Let me turn on the chat so I can see who's here. And give you just a few minutes to wake up Facebook, wake up the algorithms. It is a busy week this week. Spring break for some is this week heading into Easter. And for some of you guys, spring break starts on Good Friday and is next week. But what we're really excited about is heading out to Indy. So super duper excited about that. But I wanted to just let you have a moment where you could invite the people that you want to join. I'm not sure. Can someone respond? I'm not sure we're actually even on. Let's see. Are we on the Facebook yet? Is Facebook live? Can somebody respond? Let me know. Facebook is live. I don't see any connections yet. Let's see. No, I don't see anybody connected, which is odd. All right, well, we'll move on and go ahead and share with you guys. And maybe the Facebook connection will happen here in just a minute, but it's not working yet as far as I can see. All right, well, it is the tail end of March. March is always a long month, 31 days. It seems like, you're shifting from the dreariness of winter to the fruitfulness of spring. But you know what has to happen? We have to have showers, and the showers bring April flowers. Or I guess the winds in March and the April showers bring May flowers. So we've started the April showers early. But I really wanted to focus on this morning the fact that as we finish this month, that March might be the month for the luck of the Irish, but it's not. Things don't happen by luck. It's not what happens. So I see one person has gotten the connection to work. Can you reply in the comments? Because I'm not seeing that our feed is connected. I'm just going to take a minute and make sure we're connected. I think we're having technical problems this morning, but there is one person, looks like, that's on YouTube. Okay, let me see. If you're watching on YouTube, can you just send a comment back on YouTube so I know that connection's working? Kind of crazy this morning. Okay, we're going to go ahead and make a good, solid video, and those that can't get connected, we'll watch it later, okay? So, apologize for the technical problems for those of you that watched this later that didn't get to see it live, but it was set up last night. All the connections and stuff were set up last night. Got a text message confirmation. Everything was good to go. And okay, good. Karen's on YouTube, but she's the only one. So, most people don't connect on YouTube out of the gateway. A lot of people just connect on Facebook. So Karen, we have a Facebook problem this morning. So I'm glad YouTube is working. Anyway, so we're talking about finishing the month. And what I wanted to focus on today, just for a few minutes, was I kind of tried to get cute and talk about luck is for the lottery. Luck's for the birds, as far as I'm concerned. I mean, luck can happen, but it is just, it's not what you want to count on. I was talking to somebody yesterday, and they need to build their business. They're the primary breadwinner, and they're focused. They can't afford to wait on luck. So we got to finish strong. We have to finish the month strong. Today is the 27th. It's Wednesday. We've got through qualifiers day next Monday to close out the month. We don't have quite a week left, almost a week left to roll up our sleeves and get done what we started. And I call that using urgency to destroy procrastination. I actually, on Monday night, that's the topic I'm going to talk about on the Campbell team call, is urgency destroying procrastination. So this is where Lori and I were kind of in the beginning, and I want to connect the dots with you because I've been there. So if you're in our business and here you are with a week left in the month and you got to finish, where we learned this whole series is about managing your month, starting it well, finishing it strong. and we do a teaching and a training nugget in the middle of the month. So you get 3 coaching calls every month to start the month well, finish it strong, and a principle or a nugget taught in the middle. But the key is that I learned is you have to manage the month, because where you finish creates your paycheck, creates your position, your title for how you're going to get paid in the future. And until you understand that, or even more so coming out of COVID, I think we said, well, we're waiting on the government handout, or we're waiting on this, we're waiting on things to get better, and I hope it happens. You know, I might get out of my pajamas today, I might not. But now we're so far past that. We don't need to live in that realm anymore. But some people still do. And there's this I hope it happens attitude. And that drives me absolutely crazy when I know what this business has done for us. And Lori and I actually getting into this business is what helped us kick the habit of I hope it happens. You see, we had the conversation as a couple over and over and over again, talking about we wanted Lori to be able to stay at home when we had our first child. It was a great conversation. We had dreams. We knew what we wanted, and we'd talk about it, and we'd watch a movie and have popcorn and talk about it. And we would say, it's going to be so cool when you can stay at home. But you know what we did? We just talked about it and talked about it. And we were living out that I hope that happens mentality. But when we got in this business, because we said enough is enough. For things to change, I got to change. And we stepped in and started doing something about it. And that's what we have to do in the world today. But there's so few people that still believe in themselves. You know, government handouts and socialism, and almost to the point of being communistic. We're in a leaderless place in our country where people are just waiting for things to get better before they step up to the plate. We couldn't even have a baseball game without somebody stepping up to the plate. You can't just have a dream business. We want you to dream and have big dreams, but you can't. Dreaming is not the final step. It's the initial step. It's one beginning step in the process. There's so much out there, principles wise, that teaches that won't work. Here's a proverb. It says, the soul of the lazy man desires and has nothing, but the soul of the diligent shall be made rich. That I hope it happens that's the desire of the lazy man. You hope, but you don't do anything. When I was small, teenager, I think I was in the middle school, actually. Our youth pastor at our church, I just vividly remember this one statement. He said, you know what? We got to have faith. But one of the things you see all throughout Scripture, especially here in Proverbs, is faith carries a shovel. Think about it. You can have faith that the ditch is going to get dug and the water's going to flow through it, but you just sit there and dream. No, faith carries a shovel, and God helps you utilize that shovel and make things happen when you're willing to step up to the plate and go to bat. And the question that I ask myself is, I see this happening a lot, whether I've got a degree in Christian counseling, and whether it's marriage counseling or it's family stuff or it's business stuff. It's so much of a connection here, is that are you enabling the attitude of it's okay, I'll just restart? Are you enabling the attitude of procrastination because you're not jumping in there and deciding you're going to finish what you started? You got a week. There's all kind of reasons to make it happen now instead of later, for you, for your team, for your new customer. So many reasons why getting all those things done by the end of the month so next month can be even better. But we procrastinate. Are you enabling that to happen? Or do you have an attitude of, let's get this done? Do you want your upline to enable you? Do you have an upline? Like when we have this call with a week left in the month, can you roll up your sleeves, get on the phone with your upline like we've taught you to do, assess where you are, and bring all the employees, quote unquote, the company provides for you to go finish what you started? You know, everybody in this business has 5 people that are paid to help them, at least 5. Okay. And you got leadership, that's paid to help you that gets an expense allowance, a bonus, benefits, and they're there to help you. But are you circling the horses, letting them know where you are at this time, scheduling a call, Zoom, phone call, however you want to do it, letting them know where you are at this time of the month, and saddling up the horses with you and those 5 people to go get it done and finish the month? Are you doing that? The resources are there. The compensation plan plays for it. Are you doing it? Look at, what does an enabler do? Do you make it seem normal just to let the end of the month happen and restart next month? Is that your normal routine now? Have you gotten into the habit of, this Juice Plus company is amazing. If I don't finish what I started, they'll let me restart. And I've told this story so many times. There's this story about Paul in Scripture. Paul, when he was traveling and sharing the gospel message, traveling everywhere, there were so many principles in Scripture. Whether you're a Christian or you're of another faith, the Bible has so many principles, over 2,000 years of just timeless principles. But this, Paul was in there, and he was saying, guys, the most wonderful thing on this earth is grace. That was God's, unmerited. It's a gift you don't deserve. unmerited gift, that grace. You don't get grace in that forgiveness because of what Jesus did on the cross. You don't get that grace so that you can keep sinning. Oh, it's so good. I got grace now. I can keep doing all this. I'm not even going to name all the crazy stuff you could do. Lying, cheating, affairs, whatever it is. I can keep doing that because I've got forgiveness in my hip pocket. After I do it, I'll just go ask for forgiveness again. Well, Juice Plus has grace too. It's called the Restart Program. And when you have a life crisis, you make a mistake, God forgives you and gives you grace. And that's what it's for. It's for that unforeseen moment when you fail in your flesh. It's not to be utilized as a tool. Neither is our Restart Program. Our Restart Program is for that crisis, for that life crisis that comes along and you can't finish what you started. So there's grace there. But do you know that that's there? And are you enabling procrastination for your goals, for your team's goals? Are you making that seem normal? Don't do that. Don't be an enabler of procrastination. There are serious consequences of not being the initiator, being proactive, just reacting to what happens, hoping it happens, living on luck. There are super consequences. Think about it. If you live on luck, what are the consequences? You get lucky on a slot machine, but you don't rely on luck for your business. That is a bad strategy. So what do you want to do right now at the end of the month to make this happen? You want to assemble your team. You want to accept accountability. You want to make urgency your friend, not your enemy. Gather your arm, gather those 5 employees, roll up your sleeves, go to work, get her done. Accept that mentor, that person in your life that's going to hold you accountable to make sure you do what you started. Have that phone call, and don't see that as pressure or guilt or like a boss or oversight. You ask to be held accountable. Accept that accountability. Finish what you started. You'll be glad you did. I learned the hard way. Lori and I learned the hard way. But once we began to learn to manage the month, it became it became the oil and the grease that the component that greased the skid. It made life easier. And you'll learn that urgency is not a bad thing. Human nature is to procrastinate, and urgency becomes your friend. You can join us on that Monday night call. I might even be able to show you that call that's going to happen on Monday night. No, I don't have it. It's the Campbell team call Monday night. But I'm going to talk about that whole concept of urgency. Love this quote. Love this. You won't rely on luck anymore if you define your tomorrow. We have people in our business where their tomorrow is they want to pay for groceries next month. They're getting started. And next month they want to pay for groceries and gas for the car. And they grow that out there. And their tomorrow that they're hoping for, that they're committed to building by the end of the year, they want to do all those things and pay for the mortgage too, and have that consistent, faithful reliable income for their family coming in every month, and they see that, and that tomorrow becomes real, then they're willing to do the activity, make the changes, do the things today because they want that tomorrow to become reality. So they don't hope, they don't wait for luck, they don't restart, they don't enable procrastination. They make it happen because that tomorrow is important to them. Okay. We don't have many more slides. But one of the things we're doing to help you make that happen is every Monday, we're trying to help you. One of the things that helped me the most, not procrastinate. I'm not saying I never do it. I think all of us have that tendency in us. It's part of our nature. But all of us need to plan our week and jumpstart the week and get that ahead of us and have a clear plan. Now, Monday mornings, I send out this text. You can sign up for it if you want to. You don't have to. You can share it with your teams, but it's just a text for each Monday to help you kick off the week with focus, intention, and energy. I plan my week every week on Sunday nights. I don't do it on Monday mornings. This text comes out on Monday mornings. There's proof, scientific proof, that if you plan your week out on Sunday nights, you'll sleep better Sunday night. Having an unknown week ahead of you subconsciously is going to be in your mind all night when you're trying to sleep Sunday night. Try it for a season of your life. Plan your layout or set a reminder to plan your week every Sunday night at whatever time you want, maybe an hour before bedtime or whatever. Once you've had dinner, you've unwound, maybe get coffee, tea, or a drink. Maybe you're going to get, gosh, I guess I can tell you, talk a little bit about it. We have a new product coming out in Indy this next week. Actually, it's coming out on April the 5th. And it's a plant-based, it's plant powders that you mix with water, and it helps increase your focus, calmness, and your ability to like zone in. And I've been sampling the product. It's amazing. I can't tell you more. I get in trouble. But if you're not going to Indy, just be prepared to hear all the excitement and be ready. Okay. So that, but you can text "wake up" to that number, and you'll get just one text a week from me. It won't be like these crazy political texts that you get. I mean, I'm getting 30 a day. And so one of them asked me for money this morning. I'm like, who can I respond to and just say, you know what? I will never give another dime to a political campaign of either side, any political campaign, till you can show me how to stop these text messages. It's the most obnoxious thing I've ever experienced. We're going to send you one text message a week. It's not and you can stop whenever you want to. So you can sign up, pass it down to your teams. I think you'll enjoy it. Maybe you wanted to check it out yourself for 1 week first before you should pass it down. But it's really a fruitful thing. We've had a lot of people utilizing that just to kind of wake up their system every Monday. One of the things I want to do is, like, as you're trying to close out the month, one of the things that I've been doing this for 36 years. I'm very good at helping people understand if and why this business makes sense for them to hit their goals and their targets. See, I've got a story to tell. Mine's further. I've kicked the can down the road a little bit longer than you have, maybe. So my story is fully developed. Whereas you may only have kicked the can twice. You're early in the stages of building your business, and they can see that you've kicked the can down the road twice, but they want to see what it looks like a year from now, 24 months from now. And I'm happy to do a call with you, answer their questions, and let them see that unfold before their eyes, okay? Because we know it's fairly easy to help somebody create a part-time income, but there's a plan and a path to help them create lifetime generational income. And we can show them how to do that. So you can go to makealife.com/2024. It's not on that screen. I thought it was. But that web page is makealife.com/2024. Okay. People have asked, they know my book came out on Audible recently. We don't have that in stock. You just go to Audible and get it. And you can order the books at makealife.com. But if you want the Audible book, you just have to go to the Audible or Amazon to get it. Now, this is real important for you to know this. as you're focusing on urgency right here at the end of the month, this is our what if you said yes opportunity. So normally, I think it's really cute. Jay Martin, our founder, he made our application fee $52. It's much more difficult for you guys than it was for me because it was only $40 when I started 36 years ago. So I guarantee you, inflation has been way more than our business going up in price, $12 in 36 years. But he wanted to make it part of the narrative that you can own your own business for $1 a week, 52 weeks in a year. So our normal application fee is $52. And that's not a barrier that keeps anybody from starting. But right now, as we're kind of ending the 30th year birthday celebration of Juice Plus, y'all remind your family that when they have a birthday, it's not a birthday, it's a birthday week or birthday month. Well, we were so excited. We decided to make Juice Plus's 30th birthday a birthday year, a birthday year. So that'll wrap up in Indy because it started in April of 1993. So we're finishing out our 30th year. And one of the things you can do right now through the end of the month is you can pay $10 instead of $52. And then you're going to get all the benefits of being a partner with the company. You're going to get the sales profit, the opportunity to have your kids participate in the foundation and get it free shipping. You're going to get commission back, and you're going to get $100 cash bonus from the company. So you'll make about $190 on your order when you and your spouse and you bring one more person in with you, and you total $900, which is easy. It's just basically your family getting healthy. You can do a quad and just get some complete whatever you decide. But you're also going to get $100 in free product from the company this month. That's the special this month. It ends at the end of the month. So you can make sure anybody you've been talking to, they can take advantage of that. I think the worship gatherings sold out, but you can check makealife.com/worship. There may be a few more seats. Super excited about that happening on Friday morning in Indy. And we have a special gift. Everybody is going to get a free, the speaker is Ike Reichert, and he worked for Zig Ziglar for years. He's a pastor now, but he wrote a 1-year devotional with Zig Ziglar before he died, and where everybody will have a devotional in their seat at the gathering. So we're super excited about that. And our boot camp this summer, that registration opens on July the 9th. So if you want to attend our boot camp, it'll sell out quick. Wendy Campbell's coming. Jan Roberto's going to be there. Lots of leadership. Amy Getz and the next generation, Kendall Getz, who did such a great job making healthy mocktails on our last Wellness Wednesday call. She's going to be training. So, and I'll announce the rest of them in the next couple of days. But Blue Ridge Boot Camp is July 19th through 21st. Tickets go on sale Tuesday, July 9th. Go to blueridgebootcamp.com if you want more details about that. We got one more call in our business opportunity meetings every Tuesday and Thursday. If you want more information or want to get a prospect, in the beginning, I didn't know how to explain this business, but I could get people excited about what I was doing. And I drug them. I had to physically take them to a boardroom thing in an office building. Now we got Zoom. We don't have to go somewhere. But every Tuesday and Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern, you have one of our top leaders that's going to share our company, product, business model, and how to get started in about 20 minutes. And there's one more for the month of March. Actually, Carrie Radnob is doing the Wellness Wednesday tonight. And then I'll show you this. I am doing the men's call. We do a men's call once a month. And I'm super passionate about what this company is doing to bring back the entrepreneur after all we've been through during the last 3.5 years. I'm going to talk about the return of the entrepreneur tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern. It's going to be about leaving a life of isolation behind. That's tonight. You can join that call. The number's at the top. I'll leave it up here on the screen for just a minute, and you can see it at the top. Leave it there for just a minute, and we'll post this in the chat too. And I'm going to post this on Facebook. I know it's not working on Facebook, but I don't know how to get it midstream to get that fixed. So one more call tomorrow night. It's going to be amazing. Jeff Roberti and Mitra Ray are doing the business opportunity call tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. Don't miss it. There's the Zoom link. The Zoom ID is 770-313-2624. You don't want to miss that. This is the April schedule, and all events are on Zoom, and we can get these flyers to you, but it's every Tuesday and Thursday in April. If you go to makealife.com/JP events, you can subscribe to this calendar, okay? Next month, we'll have our startup call on April the 3rd, Indy recap on April 17th. We're going to talk about our new product. Can't tell you anymore right now, but it's coming. Get excited. You'll all be able to order the next week after Indy, and then should be able to get our customers ordering soon to finish out the month. So don't know all the details. All those ordering details will be explained in Indy. So that's sitting there ready for you to go. And all these events, if you go to makealife.com/calendar, you'll see all the coaching calls, all the Juice Plus events, everything you want to put on your calendar. You can look at it. You can subscribe to it. You can add the whole calendar, just add an event. We've bought some really good software that lets you just add it to your phone with one click. And if we update it, you don't have to do anything. It gets updated for you automatically. So I appreciate you being here. I have no idea what happened, but it did not work on Facebook. And we will get this video posted on Facebook ASAP. Okay. Thank you. Have a wonderful day. Appreciate you guys.